One IU a day will not transform you into a fucking jack-o'-lantern. It'll strengthen all your connective tissue and make your skin better and younger. There's any number of improvements that'll give you. It ain't gonna make you no taller. You got to go get that funky ass surgery where they like look at. You think Rogan is grown?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
but
he's
would
5'6" or whatever.
If some billionaire came to me and he's like, any surgery you want and all your off time and recovery taken care of, go for it. I'd be like, give me the fucking leg breaking surgery. I'm gonna go from 6 foot to 6'4".
What the fuck?
And at the same time, arm breaking surgery so that my arms are longer and I don't have that weird T-Rex effect.
What the fuck?
What do you mean?
No.
Why?
Get some lifts, dude.
I don't want to kink shame your masochism, but I'm not sure that this is worth it.
Dude, I'm gonna be so fucking tall.
You will be tall and long
with my crutches that I have to use in order to make it around.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, ladies.
How much taller can they add? So if I understand the surgery in general, they kind of break your bones, separate them by some space, and then let the bones re-heal, right? And I'm like, okay, I can totally understand if you added like a half a centimeter, how the bones would find each other and regrow. I've broken enough bones that I'm like a subject matter expert on bone. I have an app on my phone that tracks the bone healing process over time because I've broken enough bones. I'm like, I wonder, what do we got? Oh, I'm just getting out of cartilage into soft callus now. That must be nice. Anyway, but they couldn't have a 4-inch gap and have the bone reconnect like that. It must take multiple steps, or maybe no, if you were to shred the bone into lots of little pieces like a spinal cord,
they do multiple,
then you wouldn't have the blood flow, right?
I think they do multiple surgeries sometimes. My understanding is they're sawing your bone in half, and then they're creating that gap of whatever it is, 2 centimeters, 4 centimeters, and then they're putting you in one of those leg braces where they've screwed screws into your bone to keep the top part of your leg and the bottom part completely stationary so that you can fill in that gap naturally. You would think there would be some sort of substrate they could put in there, some sort of like latticing they could put in there to let the bone latch onto, 3D print me a little stuff and speed that up.
Because you're in traction.
It's agonizing from what I understand.
Yeah.
Bones heal really cool. Like the doctors typically put them back together so they're a nice straight line, like they were stock. But if your bones are like this, they still heal nice. You'll get like a big lump where they kind of connect. And now imagine this, but smoothed over at the top of the bottom. So now you just have a big circle. And then the big circle smooths out, and eventually you have a normal looking unbroken bone at the end.
Yeah.
It is the lumps will go away on their own. Bones heal sweet.
It's
I
fascinating.
would imagine the lattice work makes sense or something. Like, do you remember putting string in sugar solution like in 2nd grade, and then you'd watch the candy grow on it?
Oh yeah.
I imagine something kind of like that, where you add.
Did you do the one?
Something to grow upon?
Did you do the elementary thing where you took like the white flour and you put it in the food coloring to make it change colors?
Oh, like powdered flour? No, we didn't.
No, like a flower, like you would smell like the plant that grows, a flower like a rose or a tulip.
Oh.
And they take a white one and you put it in. Yeah, you put it in food coloring, and you could even split it, so you could like split the stem and have one go into blue and one go into red, and the white flower would turn red, white, and blue. So we did those for July 4th in 2nd grade.
We had a class hamster in like 2nd grade, and this girl, like, or maybe, yeah, it was 2nd grade, and this girl, I think it was Kristen, she won like what seemed like a punishment raffle where she got to take it home for like winter break, and the teacher had to give like a sad monologue the first day back because it had not made it over winter break. It had passed away, and she had to be like, but there's no blame here. Kristen did not kill Mr. Snuffles. He's just a hamster. She's like, I did. I fucking killed him.
Her fucking dog snatched that thing up or something.
Yeah. When I was in kindergarten, we grew plants. I think they might have been lima beans. And, everyone plants their plant. There's like 20 some kids in class. Mine was the first to sprout. I was like, oh, this is my experiment. And then it was the fastest to grow. And I was so happy. And my plant hit like 9 inches when the second best was 5, like I'm just towering over the other plants.
Nice.
And then my plant got aphids, and they threw it away outside so that it wouldn't infect the other plants. And I was like, Mom, I can't win, man.
Motherfucker. This is what you get when you try.
Yes. That's when I learned to never try again in school.